Okay, so I have a new mushroom project. This time it's the pearl oyster mushroom, and the mycelium is definitely growing in there. I'm not sure how many of those plugs will actually make it into logs, because some of them are quite clumped up. So I researched and saw that you can actually use straw and coffee to grow pearl oysters. So I'm currently chopping up hay or straw to put in a pot of boiling water for a while to sanitize. Alright, so the pot is on the eye, filled it up with water and my hay. Of course, you know, it's wanting to float, so I need to figure out a way to get it down under the water. So no matter how much water I put in, the hay just kept coming. I keep saying hay, it's straw. The straw came up. And then I'm also using coffee grounds. So even though these were just freshly brewed this morning, and I have some from last night, I'm going to put them in this bag that you can make nut milk out of. And I'm going to also boil that with the straw for an hour and a half. And I don't have to boil it. I just need to have it about I think it was 140, 160 degrees Fahrenheit. So a simmer. But I'm probably going to boil it first and then cut it down. So it can't hurt to be too hot, as the purpose of it is to kill competing things that will grow here. So, yeah. Okay, well, I didn't expect it to swell out of the pot. I have my coffee that was submerged. Let me see what happens if I push it down. I can hear it boiling, so maybe you need to turn it back. I didn't expect the hay to, I keep calling it hay. I didn't expect the straw to swell up. So, and I didn't really time it either. It's 10:20. Yeah, so I need to at least do my hour here. Alright, stay tuned. Hopefully this doesn't flow out of my pot. I'll have to keep you posted on that. Alright, here's my solution for holding everything under the water. So added weight without volume to the water. But I did have to take some water out. So here's a little bit of the water I took out, because when I did this at first it was seeping out along the bottom here. So hopefully that will keep everything down. It's really full, as you can see. So I didn't expect the straw to swell. Alright, I'll let you know if this doesn't work. Okay, after some time I turned it back to low to stop it from boiling, and the straws settled down in the water better. And let's see, ooh, that wasn't good. But the I was trying to show you the thermometer here. It's got the water at over 175, but under 200, so I think that's good. I know I was able to put this plate on top to hold things down instead of the toolbox, but I'll probably put the toolbox back on there as well. My daughter decided she wanted real coffee. She didn't quite like the straw coffee here. Yeah. Oh well. The time is up. I poured off the water out of the pot and put the straw in some colanders to drain a bit. And I have a box that I've sprayed with Clorox bleach, not necessarily Clorox blend. The coffee bag is draining as well. So I'm not sure how dry the straw has to be. I think I'll just squish it a little bit in these colanders and put them in the box with the coffee grounds, and then fill my bags. Okay, I've transferred the coffee and the straw into this box that I sprayed with bleach. And I'm going to let it cool off, because you don't want to put your mycelium in the hot stuff. You want it to be good and cool. And I figured the box would also soak up some of the water that was left over from the draining of the colanders. And I don't recommend doing this to your wife's kitchen. Or, yeah, guys, make sure you have your wife's permission. I'm cleaning up my own mess, so there you go. Okay, it's been a couple of hours. I've been stirring this with my tongs. I don't have a ratio of straw to coffee. I know mostly, I've seen videos where people mostly use the coffee grounds with 20% straw. I've also seen almost 100% straw. So I figure this mixture should do good. It's an experiment. Again, my mycelium is growing. I've alcoholed this mat here, and here's my bag that I will be using because it has the little, it's a mushroom, it's an clavicle, and I don't know what you call it. Anyways, it's got the part here to let the airflow go in. I'll show it after. So I'm going to fill it. I have no idea what the ratio of pellets to use either. I've tried to get the answer to that question and I can't seem to get an answer, and I'm stressed for time, so we're just going to do this. So I dumped out the bag of pellets, and you can see how some of them are no way going into a log. So I tried to take out the ones that I thought I could put in a log and put them back in the bag. And then these I'm going to mix in with the bag I have. And so I'm going to layer this mixture with some pellets until I get my bag full, and I'll show you the end result. This is my bag filled before I smush it all down, so all that I had in the box made it into the bag. And I ended up using, I have 46 pellets left, so there was supposed to have been 100. I didn't count them ahead of time. I probably put 54 pellets in here. So I should get lots of mushrooms, hopefully. Alright, this is my end product. My bag is fairly large. It's a 5-inch by 10-inch by 24-inch. So it was big enough to fit a log in there. So I wished I had more. I feel like I wasted this bag, but we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated. Plan to put a couple of holes in the bottom in case there's moisture and it needs to drain out. Otherwise, I'm not putting any holes in it right now because of the vent that it's on, that it has. I watched somebody else's video who put a bunch of holes in theirs, and when the mushrooms were growing, they were not growing out of those holes. So I'm going to wait and see where the mushrooms want to pop out before I put holes in it.